One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Second down and 8. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Short throw taken by Pitts. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Now Jackson. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Jackson up top again. To the right. That's Pitts.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Again, it's Jackson. That one taken in by London. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On third down, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. The Chiefs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
That one finds Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. There's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll motion the tight end right. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now it's Jackson. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game.
And he will score. Game on. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. It is 3rd and 10. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down.
In these situations, Mike, you really just have 2 options. You can either try to force the issue and push the ball downfield, looking to get past the sticks. Or the second option, which you saw here, try to catch the defense in pass mode, sneak a draw. In this case, they're ready for it. No gain, 4th down.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.